Have you ever felt stuck in a rut back home and longed for an exciting new start in a far-off land? Have you dreamed of reinventing yourself while living in a futuristic city in the desert? If so, you're not alone. The allure of Dubai has captured the imaginations of adventure seekers and would-be expats across the globe. But is life there as magical as the Instagram influencers make it seem? What's it really like to pick up and move halfway across the world? Today we'll find out. I'm going to give you the real scoop on relocating to Dubai as an expat. We'll talk all about handling essential logistics like visas, bank accounts, driving, and more. I'll also share insider tips on embracing the culture, making friends, and thriving in your new home. Let's get started. Doing your homework is key before relocating to any new city, but especially one halfway across the world. You'll want to deeply research what daily living in Dubai is really like. Start by browsing expat forums and groups to get unfiltered opinions on the pros and cons of life there. Then dive into the official government websites to understand visa processes, laws, and regulations. Check out cost of living calculators to budget for expenses like housing, transportation, healthcare, and groceries. Housing in particular can be very expensive, so know what you can realistically afford in areas you're interested in. Look into the job market for your industry, especially if you'll need sponsorship from a company for a work visa. Reach out to recruiters and networking contacts to better understand opportunities and competitiveness. Research healthcare options, including major hospitals and insurance providers. Public healthcare is available, but most expats opt for affordable, private coverage. Learn about the climate and weather patterns in Dubai. The summers are notoriously hot and humid, so be prepared with appropriate clothing. And importantly, read up on local laws and customs so you thoroughly understand the culture and avoid offending. While quite liberal, it's still prudent to dress modestly and avoid public drunkenness or indecency. Doing this upfront research will give you key insights that legal guides or government websites won't provide. Talking to expats who live there is invaluable. Being as informed as possible pre-move will set you up for success. One of the most important steps in your Dubai move is securing the appropriate visa. Unless you hold a UAE passport, you'll need a residency visa to live there long-term. There are many options, each with specific requirements. For employment, your company would need to sponsor your work visa. These are typically valid for 2 to 3 years at a time. Understand the process and timeline required. Investors can apply for 5 or 10-year investor visas by investing in an approved business or real estate. There are minimum investment amounts to qualify. Owning property in Dubai valued over certain amounts can make you eligible for renewable 3-year residency visas as well. For studies, accredited universities can sponsor student visas that are valid for 1 year and renew annually as you progress in your degree. Spouses and children under 18 of visa holders can be sponsored for dependent visas. These are tied to the main visa holder's validity period. There are also short-term 30 to 90-day tourist visas for temporary visits. These don't allow working. Carefully research to decide which option fits your purpose in Dubai, whether it's for work, investment, study, or family. Then be sure to apply well in advance and provide all required documents to avoid delays. Finding the right place to live is crucial when moving to Dubai. The housing market moves quickly, so starting your search early is advised. Consider what neighborhoods suit your lifestyle and budget. Downtown is central with lots of restaurants and nightlife, but very expensive. Areas like Dubai Marina house many other expat families. Decide whether you want to rent or buy. Renting is quite common in Dubai, especially when first arriving, but buying property may make sense long-term, especially if it helps qualify you for a residency visa. Look at apartments, villas, townhouses, and studios to find the size that fits your needs. Amenities like covered parking, outdoor space, pools, and gyms typically cost more. Create a realistic budget. Rent varies greatly, with studios starting around 40,000 AED yearly, while large penthouses can exceed 500,000 AED. Carefully review contracts before signing and negotiate terms like agent fees or lease length. Most common is 1 year. Using a reputable real estate agent can be hugely helpful for navigating all the options and finding a legitimate rental. Give yourself plenty of time, at least 2 to 3 months before your move date, to secure suitable housing. Finding the right home is key for enjoying your new life in Dubai. Once you've sorted your visa and secured housing, opening a local UAE bank account should be a priority. This will make managing your money much easier. Research the major banks like Emirates NBD, Mashreq, HSBC, and ADCB. Compare account options, features, fees, and required documents. You'll typically need your passport, Emirates ID card, visa, and proof of UAE address. Some banks require minimum salary transfers or deposits. Consider the types of accounts you may need: current savings, multi-currency, joint accounts with a spouse, ladies' accounts, and more. Request debit and credit cards, checks, and online mobile banking access. Understand payroll requirements if your income will transfer to the UAE. Look into additional services your bank may offer like loans, foreign exchange, investments, insurance, and wire transfers. Be sure to thoroughly compare multiple banks before deciding. Requirements, features, and pricing can vary greatly. Ideally, open your account 1 to 2 months before moving so everything is ready for your salary when you arrive. This will make getting set up much less stressful. Having connectivity through a mobile phone should be set up soon after you arrive in Dubai. You'll need a local UAE phone number and plan. The two main providers are Etisalat and Du. Compare their coverage in the area you'll be living to see which has better service. Look at monthly plans ranging from 1 GB to unlimited data depending on your needs. Prepaid and 12-month contract options are available with different terms. Evaluate if you'll need local UAE calling minutes, international minutes to call home, and roaming abilities when traveling. Some family plans allow sharing data and minutes among multiple devices. Others include useful perks like free Spotify. If your current device is unlocked, you may be able to simply get a new SIM card to save some cost. Otherwise, you may need to purchase a phone up front. Ideally, get connected within your first week or two in Dubai. Having mobile data and ability to make calls is invaluable, especially when getting settled. One of the most essential tasks upon moving to Dubai is obtaining your Emirates ID card. This mandatory government ID card is required for almost everything. You'll need your passport, visa, application form, photos, fingerprints, and a fee. Processing can take 1 to 2 months, so apply early. The card is required for opening bank accounts, getting phone plans, signing leases, enrollment in schools, and even checking into hotels. The Emirates ID is tied to your visa validity, so it must be renewed accordingly when visas are renewed. Not having an ID can result in denied services, issues with police, and heavy fines if caught without it, so carry it at all times. Having this crucial piece of identification makes daily life functions possible as an expat. Be sure to get it made immediately. Owning a car in Dubai is optional, but can provide greater flexibility. Consider these factors if buying a car there. Used cars are quite affordable, but new luxury SUVs are also very popular. Get insurance quotes before purchasing. All vehicles must be registered to you by the RTA, requiring Emirates ID, visa, proof of ownership, and more. Mandatory annual vehicle testing inspects roadworthiness. Even minor issues like a broken taillight can cause it to fail. Take care learning traffic laws and driving etiquette before driving yourself. Defensive driving is a must. What did you find most helpful from my top tips for settling into life in Dubai? Was there anything I missed that you think is important for new expats to know? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more tips on making the most of expat life in Dubai and other global destinations. New videos coming every week. I don't want you to miss out. And make sure you check out the links in the description for more information regarding visas, housing, bank accounts, and other key steps for getting set up in Dubai.